Welcome to this week's news update. My name is Paul Roberts, and I'm the editor at Fight to Repair News. A global trade war is shaking the world's economy. Stock markets are tumbling after the U.S. slapped sweeping new tariffs on imports from pretty much every country, including tariffs amounting to a whopping 60% on goods from China. In response, however, some countries aren't just retaliating, they're really reimagining their economies. The website Capital Current recently covered a repair cafe in the Canadian capital of Ottawa that was hosted by the Ottawa Tool Library. The article pointed out that repair is now being seen as a way to push back against U.S. tariffs and trade sanctions. It's part of a growing circular economy movement that ditches the buy, break, toss model in favor of products designed to last and to be repaired. Advocates like the group Ecology Ottawa say it's not just about sustainability, it's about resilience. And with supply chains under stress and inflation on the rise, being able to fix what you own is starting to look like economic common sense. This could be the beginning of the end for throwaway culture and a big boost to the fight for a right to repair your stuff. Also this week, Microsoft's Windows 10 operating system powers more than half of the world's desktop computers. But as of this October, the company's ending support for the Windows 10 operating system, ceasing to provide software patches and security updates, and pushing customers to upgrade to Windows 11. Unfortunately, a lot of the legacy desktop and laptop hardware out there won't support Windows 11. That's leaving Windows 10 users with the choice of throwing away a perfectly good computer and spending hundreds of dollars on some new hardware just to keep their device up to date and secure, or doing something else. But what? Well, the Restart Project has some ideas about how Windows 10 users can stay safe without sending their computer to the landfill. They range from doing manual motherboard and chip upgrades, those are wicked hard, to paying for services like OPatch that offer retrofitted patches for end-of-life software, including Windows 10, to reformatting your device with an operating system like Chrome. Takes away some of the capabilities, but if you're mostly using a web browser to do all your work, you might not notice a difference. You can check out the Restart Project's website to learn more about their ideas for surviving the end of life for Windows 10. And finally, in a major crackdown, the European Commission slammed 15 automakers and suppliers with a $495 million fine for colluding to keep consumers in the dark about how eco-friendly their vehicles really are. The bombshell decision revealed a long-running cartel designed to stifle transparency about vehicle recyclability. Instead of competing on sustainability, the automakers basically agreed not to do so, downplaying just how recyclable their vehicles were and failing to disclose how much recycled content went into them. That silence, the European Commission said, amounted to greenwashing by omission. This isn't just about competition, it's about consumers being denied the chance to make greener choices, said Teresa Ribera. She's the executive vice president for the EU's Clean Transition portfolio. We won't tolerate cartels that choke off demand for cleaner, smarter products. If you're interested in building a circular economy, check out the Fight to Repair newsletter. We cover the latest news from the front lines of the fight for a legal right to repair and the global movement to put an end to throwaway culture and build a more sustainable and resilient future. You can find us at fighttorepair.news.